Everybody, Chaos Gaming here, and finally we're going to be able to record a My Hero Ultra Rumble video, because if you guys don't know, for quite some time I haven't been able to access this website where we are able to look at the patch notes. So what I was trying to do is then try to look on the Ultra Rumble database and see if the patch notes were here, but they weren't here either. So then I was like, okay, I guess I'm forced to try to do the JP version, which I tried doing a little bit, and then it was just like, okay, here we go with the translations that are bad. So I was like, okay, at this point, I'm already late. Might as well just wait until the global gets their stuff together, and then we'll read the patch notes from there. So we got it here ready to go. Finally, listen. This is the thing, right? As we remember from the other day with the whole like leakers and stuff that they want to get on, and the modders and cheaters and all that. You know what? Screw all of that. How about you get on top of your own stuff? And this is one of the things. This should have been fixed within the hour. Like, I don't get why this took long. It's stupid, but. Alright, so, you guys can let me know down below. Damn, I forgot, like, the whole part of my intro, but let's just try to keep it going the way we can keep it going. So, you can let me know down below, how do you feel about these certain characters that got buffed / nerfed? What characters you're going to use this season besides the new characters? What characters are you happy to see nerfed? All that stuff. Let me know your opinions. I always read what you guys think about these patch notes. New features. Server lobby. A rank icon will now be displayed in the upper left corner of the screen in the rank match server lobby. Added an area within the server lobby where players are invulnerable and cannot be attacked. I like that. This area can be used for interacting with other players, such as using emotes. So, you know, I always see, like, on the top where, like, there's that little, yeah, what do you call that? You know, I'm just calling it a place. That place on the top, if you like to do emotes, and then you just have, like, Atomic, you just go up there and they just hit him with a gamma and just blows them all away. So, it kind of, or Awful One that will come up with his, gamma, and then just bring them in and then just hit him with the beta afterwards. So, it's nice that people are able to just, you know, interact like that. Tuning system. Added a function to check recommended costumes for each character. This is cool, I'm not gonna lie. This will definitely help out a lot of people. Added a function to level up multiple tuning slots at the same time. This is very good. I've been preaching about this for a while now, that we should have had this feature in the game. And luckily, they are putting it in the game now. Added a function to check recommended character data for each slot. Multiple slots can be set at once by using recommended batch sets. Each recommendation is selected based on the information from top MVP ranking players. The data is expected to be compiled and updated every Wednesday. Due to this, the recommendation setting will be available 1 week after the start of Season 16. So remember, next week this feature will be available. I will remind you guys of this, don't worry, because I have a little video idea that I want to do with this. Game mode selection. Add an additional UI for stage and difficulty selection for training mode and CPU battles. CPU battle can now be chosen at any time for any stage. My Room added a function to the main menu when viewing other players' profiles to access their My Room. This function cannot be used during battle. Added a function to like another player's My Room, which I was asking this, and like me trying to record the JP version of this. So, can this count towards the mission where you have to send 150 likes or something like that? Because that would be pretty cool, because what you could do is you could do the liking of profiles, the liking of your agency, and then you could do the likings of rooms. So then you could get that all done in one sitting without having to load into another match and then wait for the profiles to come back. Or you could close the game, I think, and it'll work the same as well. But, you know, better to just get it done one way rather than just having to do multiple things to get it done. Added a function, display the number of likes on My Room on your profile. Added a preset function to the My Room customization screen to allow for saving multiple My Room settings. Added a marker in the My Room customization screen during character selection to show the location of characters already placed. The corresponding character will be highlighted according to the cursor's position. Added an on/off display function to the My Room customization screen menu when setting characters, allowing you to check your room background. Custom matches. Add an area control battle to custom matches. Pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna do competitive area control battle. I was saying this the other day. I think, like, because when I was trying to do the area control battle missions, I didn't see nobody on that whatsoever. I think for this mode to pop off, there needs to be rank and there needs to be rewards as well. Now, it doesn't have to be as heavy as regular rank, but, you know, a little, like, ranked season that lasts like 2 weeks, and then, you know, from there it resets the next time we get area control battle. You know, you're able to, besides getting costumes, you get other good rewards as well. Setting. Adding a finishing attack toggle option, short press / long press to the gameplay tag. System adjustments, battle related adjustments. Characters will no longer stop when opening the map while moving. Ooh, pretty good. It's kind of like Fortnite in a way. As a result of this change, when using a controller, the map and cursor will now be able to be moved simultaneously using the right stick. Increase the maximum display time for markers from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Increase the maximum number of markers that can be placed simultaneously from 2 to 4. I like this because if I want to mark both all the alpha, beta, and gamma skills I can do that now without only having to upgrade 2 of them, and then hopefully the players are, oh, you know, let's come over here and get that. When recovering from being down, an effect indicating invincibility will now be displayed, just for people that don't know that they're invincible. Items and item bags. You know, funny enough, I was like, wait, what is it talking about? Because the JP version said items and then shoulder. I'm like, shoulder? What are you talking about shoulders for? But I was like, they're probably talking about the bag, but that's still weird. When a level up card is nearby, players can now open the level up card shortcut and level up without picking up the card itself. Level up cards can now be used consecutively when being selected on the item bag screen. Adjusted to display priority so that level up cards, revive cards, and team recovery items are easier to pick up when approached. When picking up items, remaining item bag capacity will now be displayed at the bottom of the screen. That's pretty cool. I like that. I always like when they do these little changes every season. Save zone. Damage received will increase the longer a player remains outside of the save zone. Damage increases after 10 seconds and resets when returning to the save zone. Damage does not increase while down, so it's going to be the same no matter what for you. Okay. Training mode. And the reason why they updated this too real quick is for Star and Stripes. Like, they just made her way better with that. Adjusted the icons on the starting point selection screen and map screen to display locations with item groups. Adjusted plus ultra plus chaos gauges to now also speed up according to the reload speed settings. Adjustments to area control battle. Game rules. Increase the interval at which points are occurred. Adjusted destructible objects created by quirk skills to be more easily destroyed by opponent's attack. Adjusted the algorithm when assigning teams. And then players will now be assigned teams closer to their own skill level, meaning that they're going to be assigned by their ranks. Alright, character selection. Adjust the amount of time available when selecting a character. Oh. So how long is it going to take now? Please also add the ability to leave before the timer runs out. Like if you don't want to be in the team with somebody, you could just leave. That would be very helpful. Score. Increases additional points earned when securing Area B with the score character. And then adjusted to earn points in areas other than Area B for allied teams. UI, they changed the position of the UI when the capturer's effect is activated. Change the position and display time of the UI when the score, I was going to say sorcerer, oh my god. When the scorer's effect is activated. Change the log to display in blue for allied teams and red for opponent teams when another player is KO'd. And then a new stage, they added Gym Pattern 1, Gym Pattern 2, and then Gym Pattern 3. And then battle styles. Okay, we got the patch notes up. Now again, pretty interesting. Hold on, I'm going to reload this real quick just to see. Do we have the numbers here? No, we still don't have the numbers here. So I'm going to try to go as in-depth as I can on the Discord once we do get to that point. But I don't think everybody is there. I think it's only some characters that are there. I could be wrong. But last time I checked, I didn't see everybody there. So Izuku Midoriya, one for all original. Quirk skill Gamma second transmission added. Adjusted to display the Fajin effect on his arm when in 5th gear overdrive. Okay. Then we got Izuku Midoriya full bullet. This is the quirk skill set, the red one. His Alpha Delaware Smash full bullet. Increased damage when not in aim mode. And then adjusted the number of hits when using aim mode to 1. Okay. So, if you guys want a perfect example of this. So, Armored All Might, right? He does more damage when he aims. But then he does less damage when he doesn't aim. This is the reverse of that, in a way. So, hopefully you guys understand with that. Quirk skill Beta Manchester Smash. Whoa. Okay, they're actually buffing old characters. Let's go. Let's see. So, adjusted the skill's 2-stage change according to the height to 1 stage. The intermediate size has been removed, resulting in 2 types, normal and enhanced. Increased direct hit damage, and then adjusted so that direct hit damage is dealt to GP first. Decreased area damage to normal version, and then increased area damage of enhanced version, and then increase the fall speed. Then we have the Gamma ground impact, increased fall speed when used in mid-air. Increase the maximum number of raised ground surfaces that can exist simultaneously. That's when I was done with the video, because I'm like, what the hell? What are they talking about? They said it completely different from how they're showing it right here, but that's interesting. And then increase the initial and final speeds when holding the button to jump. And then adjusted the jump angle to change only when the crosshair is pointed upwards. Okay. Then we got All for One original special action plunder, adjusted to allow for stealing an opponent's quirk skill even with no gauge left. What? Anyway, so what's the whole point of the special action having a reload thing then? What the hell? That's stupid. That only should work if they're KO, and it doesn't matter. Like, okay. All for One Youth Age. Quirk skill Alpha Thunder Spaloocher. Reduce the area of hit detection for background objects. This will make it easier to hit the intended location. Dabi, his special action, Unquenchable Flame. Adjusted to unify defensive techniques with Dabi original quirk skill Gamma Ring of Fire. Increase the length of invincibility when self-reviving using a special action. I thought they were going to once again lower the amount of time that it was required to revive, because you guys know with majority of these patch notes, they're always trying to make it aware they make it less time for Dabi to revive. Shinso, his special action, Persona Chords. Reduce the time a hit opponent is immobilized. That's good. Thank God that needed to be nerfed. Mount Lady, her quirk skill Gamma, Canyon Cannon. Adjusted to dash in the aim direction when used on the ground. Special action Gigantification. Reduce the stun time when Gigantification fails. Okay. We got twice original. Aerial melee attack. Increase knockdown value. And then his beta self-duplicate. Reduce the time until a hit opponent can recover. They increase the damage for levels 1 to 5. And then reduce the damage for levels 6 to 9. Interesting. Quirk skill Gamma Foot Boost. Remove the tape measure knockdown value. Reduce damage. Reduce ammo count at level 9. Increase reload speed when level 9 ammo is depleted. Increase range, movement distance, and movement speed. Adjusted to allow the skill to be cancelled into Quirk skill Gamma while moving. Adjusted the timing during an aerial melee attack when cancelling the skill into Quirk skill Beta to occur after the slash. Adjusted the timing of slash hit damage and hit detection for easier execution. And then reduce the time until a hit opponent recovers. Okay. We got the beta for Shoto, the original one. Heavy and piercing ice wall. Reduce the damage, hit detection duration. This beta does a lot of damage when hit. Oh my god. And then Quirk skill Gamma Ice Step. Adjusted to allow for canceling by inputting a jump midway through dashing. Okay. And then reduce individual reload speed. Alright, that's pretty interesting. I like that. Endeavor, this is his quirk skill set. Quirk skill Beta Hell Curtain. Reduce the tornado circular expansion radius and then adjusted the height of the damage area effect. Mr. Compress with his Gamma Magician's Choice. Adjusted to throw fake marbles when inputting the jump. What? Wait, but what is that even gonna be accomplishing? Like, one goes one way and it's not him, and then the other one goes another way and then it is him? Okay, that's pretty interesting. Alright. I want to see how that works. Ida with his Gamma Reciprocal Turbo. Reduce engine stall time for levels 1 to 8 to align with level 9. Interesting. Kaminari Lightning. Quirk skill Gamma Lightning Way. Increase dash range for levels 1 to 3. Can we nerf regular Kaminari, please? That man does insane amount of damage for no reason. I think it's about time we nerf him. Like, he can do damage, but not the amount of damage that he does right now. We got Bakugo Original. Quirk skill Gamma Howitzer Impact. They're always buffing this as well. Just to make it easier to land a full hit on opponents. Decrease continuous hit damage. And then reduces finishing damage for levels 5 to 9. Oh. So they're trying to make it easier to hit, but they made it do less damage. Now, how much less damage? We'll have to see. Uraraka Quirk skill set. Her Beta, 0 satellites. Just to make it easier to land a full hit on opponents. Okay. Kirishima, the original one, Quirk skill Alpha, Chana Bata Blade. Just to make it easier to land a full hit on the opponents and then reduce finishing damage for levels 5 to 9. President Mike, his Gamma, DJ Punch, adjusted to dash in the aim direction when used on the ground. Lady Nagant, her special action, Scope Mode, to be unusable directly after a melee attack. Look, any nerf for Lady Nagant, I'll take that for free. Aizawa, his Binding Cloth, Capture, Alpha. Decrease damage when grabbing opponents. Okay. Increase kick damage for levels 1 to 5. Reduce kicking damage for levels 7 to 9. Reduce shockwave damage. Reduce reload speed. And then change ammo count to 4 for all levels. Yeah, look. Besides the alpha, right? Which is a good thing. I'm glad they're nerfing this a little bit. We need to make sure that the Gamma gets nerfed a little bit on damage as well. Because that is just... He might as well be a strike character at that point. All battle styles. Increase movement speed when down. Ooh. AoE, Area of Effect. An effect was added to the following quirk skills to alert players if they are in range of an opponent's attack. Shigaraki, his Alpha, 1000 Handbrakes. All for One, his Black Field. Tamaki, his Gamma. Oraka, her Gamma. Nagant, her Beta. Endeavor, Gamma. Endeavor, the Beta. The quirk skill someone. Shoto Todoroki, his Alpha, Ice Fang, Wind Flame. Mount Lady, her Gigantification Beta skill, the Caladra Stomp. And then aerial quirk skills. Adjusted the following moves that could change behavior when airborne to count as an aerial quirk skill. If players input a jump directly before performing the move, even if the character's feet are still on the ground. What? Okay, so we got original Midoriya Black Whip. We got Bakugo with his Alpha. We got Uraraka, the original one, with her Alpha. We got Froppy with her alpha and the beta. We got Kirishima, the original one, with his beta and the gamma. We got Kirishima Quirk skill set with his alpha. All Might with his beta. Aizawa with his alpha. Shigaraki with his special action. The original Shigaraki with his alpha and the beta. What? Oh, okay, because like if you want to go from the ground. Okay. Kendo with her gamma, the Quirk skill set 1. Mount Lady with her beta and the gamma. President Mike with his gamma. Midoriya One for All edition with his alpha. Armored All Might with his beta. And then Overhaul the Quirk skill set 1 with his gamma. Hovering behavior, Armored All Might, adjusted to allow for easier left/right input when falling after canceling hovers. And then Hado and Endeavor, adjusted to allow for interior after stopping and canceling hovering. Fixes to bugs. Fix the bug where characters will become stuck inside the wall when reviving next to walls. Fix the bug where players hit by an opponent's finishing attack cannot be revived by ally special actions. That's kind of crazy. What the hell? Tamaki, his gamma plasma cannon. Fix the bug where the display spectrum settings would affect gyration speed. Isn't it? Rotation? Am I crazy? While firing. Shigaraki, his alpha, the Quirk skill set 1, the purple one. Fix a bug where after level 4, when performing the skill, the area damage attack will drift behind the character. Nagant with her gamma, the kickback shot. Fix the bug where under certain conditions the character will jump extremely high and not fall back down. Didn't they say last season they were going to try to fix it? Damn, they took forever to fix that. Special action scope mode. Fix the bug where the aim direction would drift when firing a shot directly after looking into the scope. We got Overhaul, the Quirk skill set 1 with his beta. Fix the bug where the pillar damage hit detection would disappear when extending. And then fix the bug where after inputting the jump, the pillars will not disappear for other players. We got Toga. Whoa. Why does she have so many freaking bugs? Fix the bug where some special tuning skills will lose the effect while still active. Fix the bug where some special tuning skills would incorrectly take effect when entering or canceling transformation. Fix the bug where some special tuning skills will become permanent under certain conditions. Fix the bug where the special tuning skills Foundation of Peace and Extra Wind would not take proper effect when activated. And then fix the bug where the special tuning skill Camouflage would not grant invisibility when activated. And then finally we got the special tuning skill for Lemillion, the Quirk skill set 1. Fix the bug where the skill's invincibility effect will be removed under certain conditions, even if the effect was still active. So now we took a look at everything on the website. Let's take a look on the Discord to see if we can get some additional information before we wrap up today's video. So let's take a look at these patch notes' values. So let's start off with Midoriya. This is number 1. So I'm assuming this is the defense type, which is interesting because we mostly saw the Quirk skill set 1 more so than this one, but whatever. Alright, so the alpha, the damage increased from 11 to 14, and then the down power went down from 50 to 25. And then the guard break went from 11 to 14. At level 2, it goes from 12 to 15. The down power is the same, and then in terms of the guard break, it should also be the same. No, it goes from 12 to 15. At level 3, the damage increases from 13 to 16. And the down power, it stays the same as well. And the guard break goes up from 13 to 16. At level 4, it goes from 14 to 17. The down power stays the same. And then the guard break goes from 14 to 17. At level 5, the damage goes up from 15 to 18. Down power stays the same. And then the guard break goes up from 15 to 18. At level 6, it goes from 16 to 19. With the down power being the same and the guard break going the same way, 16 to 19. And then the damage from level 7 is 17 to 20. Down power the same and the guard break the same as well. Level 8, 18 to 21. The guard break with the same value as well. And then at level 9, it's going to be the same thing with the damage and guard break being from 19 to 22. The Quirk skill set beta, the grab, the damage goes from 50 to 80. And then the guard break also goes from 50 to 80. We got the Quirk skill set beta, L Quirk skill set 1. The damage for this... Wait, hold on. I just want to see something real quick. Is it showing like the different height positions, I'm assuming? Because there's a lot of this. So we'll start off with L right here, okay? So for here at level 1, the damage goes from 110 to 140, and then the down power goes from 100 to 500, with the guard break also going from 110 to 140. At level 2, this is going up from 120 to 145, both for the damage and guard break. At level 3, 130 to 150 for damage and guard break. And then from level 4, 135 to 155. At level 5, from 140 to 160. At level 6, from 145 to 165. Level 7, 150 all the way to 170. At level 8, it goes from 155 to 175. And then finally, level 9, it goes from 160 to 180. Then we got the M, which I'm assuming is like a medium version for this. So the damage and guard break goes from 100 to 140, with the down power going from 100 to 500. At level 2, the damage and guard break goes from 110 to 145. At level 3, it's from 120 to 150. At level 4, it's from 125 to 155. At level 5, it goes from 130 to 160. At level 6, is 135 to 165. At level 7, it's 140 to 170. At level 8, is 145 to 175. And at level 9, is going to be from 150 to 180. Next, we got S for the Quirk Skill Beta. The damage is reduced from 90 to 60. And then the guard break also the same value as well. At level 2 is going to be from 100 to 65. At level 3 is going to be from 110 all the way to 70. At level 4, it goes from 115 to 75. At level 5, it goes from 120 to 80. At level 6, it goes from 125 to 85. At level 7, it goes from 130 to 90. At level 8, it goes from 135 to 95. And then at level 9, it goes from 140 to 100. Alright, so that's all for the Midoriya. Now I move on to Bakugo with the Gamma. So the damage, it goes from 5 to 4 with the guard break also going down the same value. It's going down the same for all levels, it looks like, okay? Then we got the finisher right here. So this damage is going to be going down from 155 to 154. Same thing with the guard break. At level 6 is going from 160 to 158. At level 7 is going from 165 to 162. At level 7 it goes... Wait, okay, no, we said level 7. Level 8 is going from 170 to 166. And then level 9 is going from 180 to 170. Next we got Kirishima with his Alpha, the finisher effect. So the damage is going to go down on the Alpha from 65 to 62. Same thing with the guard break. Level 6, 70 to 64. At level 7, 75 to 66. At level 8, from 80 to 68. And then level 9 is going to go from 90 to 70. Next, we got Aizawa. His damage and guard break is going to be increasing from 80 to 100. Sorry, damn. I'm talking for too long. Level 2, it goes from 85 to 102. At level 9, it goes from 90 to 104. At level 4, it goes from 100 to 106. At level 5, it goes from 105 to 108. Then at level 6, it goes from 115 to 112. At level 7, it goes from 120 to 114. And then level 8 is going to go from 130 to 116. Next, we got the Shockwave part of the Alpha. So the damage is going to be decreasing, and the guard break as well from 25 to 20. At level 2, it goes from 27 to 21. At level 3, it's going from 29 to 22. At level 4, it's going to go from 31 to 24. At level 5, it's going to go from 33 to 25. At level 6, is going to go to 35, 26. Level 7 is going from 37 to 27. Level 8 is going to go from 39 to 28. And then level 9 is going to go from 40 to 30. Then the grab, the damage is going to decrease from 30 to 20 at level 1. Or it could be all levels. Next, we got Shigaraki. His Alpha, on the down power, all the levels, is going to go from 10 to 100. Then we have the Quirk skill set with the Alpha Collapse. The down power is going to increase to 75. Then we got the Gamma Collapse Quirk set, which is going to go from 100 all the way to 250. Next, we got Twice with the Aerial Combat. This goes down power 250 all the way up to 300. Then we got the Beta, starting with level 1. The damage is going to increase from 65 to 94. Then level 2 is going to go from 75 to 94. And then at level 3 is going to go from 85 to 94. Then at level 4 is going to go from 95 to 97. Level 5 is going to go from 100 to 97. Level 6 is going to go from 105 to 97. Level 7 is going to go from 110 to 97. Level 8 is going to go from 115 to 97. And then level 9 is going to go from 120 to 100. Next, we got the Gamma, the Wide Slash. So the damage at level 1 and the guard break is going to go down from 35 to 20. At level 2 is going to go from 36 to 21. At level 3 is going to go from 37 to 22. At level 4 is going to go from 38 to 23. At level 5 is going to go from 39 to 24. At level 6 is going to go from 40 to 25. At level 7 is going to go from 41 to 26. At level 8 is going to go from 42 to 27. And then level 9 is going to go from 43 to 28. And then the Bullet, the down power on the Gamma, is going to go down from 50 to 0. Next, we got Shoto. With his Gamma, the reload time is going to increase from 5 to 7 on 1, 2, and 3. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to go from 4.5 to 6.5. And then level 9 is going to go from 4.0 to 6.0. Next, we got All Might Gatling. No. Oh, no. Why my guys, though? What? So, basically, from 1 to 6, it goes from 3 to 2. And then 7 to 9, the ammo goes from 4 to 3. Not my goal. Oh my god. Why? I love using this character, man. Now, y'all can say, oh, 1 is not that big of a deal. To me, it is, man. That extra getting out of the area. Super clutch, man. We got Aizawa once again with the magazine changes. So at level 1, the ammo goes from 3 to 4. the reload start span goes from 2 to 3, and then the penalty reload span goes from 3 to 4, and it's gonna be the same thing all the way. Okay, from 4, that's when the ammo starts, you know, going away, but then the reload start span and the penalty reload span is gonna be the same all the way up to, okay, so it's all the same on all levels, but at level 9, the ammo goes down from 5 to 4. Okay, then we got Twice with his magazine changes. So the reload time here is going to go from 4 to 5, and the penalty reload time is going to go from 7 to 6. So this is going to be the same up until level 4, where the penalty reload time goes from 8 to 7. And then that's going to be the same all the way up to level 7, where then the penalty reload time goes from 9 to 7. And then that's going to stay the same all the way up to level 9, where the ammo changes as well, going down from 4 to 3. And then the penalty reload time is going to go from 9 to 6. And I'm trying to see the reload time, if that's changing. No, it's the same. Okay. And that is basically it. All right, so we went through all the balance changes when it comes to the numerical value. So with that, oh my god, my voice is done. So with that is where I end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe again. You can let me know down below how you personally feel about these balance changes. What characters you like got buffed, what characters you like got nerfed, what characters you didn't like that got buffed or nerfed. You know, basically anything. You can let me know about these patches. So with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.